Hey everybody, my name's Phil Kollar. This is another episode of Replay. I'm being joined this week by Andrew Reiner,
Hey, how's it going?
Tim Turi,
Hello.
and Dan Ryckert.
Hey, Phil.
And we are playing Castlevania Bloodlines. Tim as the controller, of course, because Tim is the resident Castlevania expert.
I think you're going to call me Resident Evil expert.
Resident Evil expert. Tim, can you please explain to us what's going on in this game right now?
Oh, this is a Genesis Castlevania game.
Aha.
Most of them were on other consoles.
Was this only on Genesis?
That's
Yeah, that's it.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's your insight.
We were having a little bit of a discussion beforehand, and
Where does this fit into? Yeah, where does this fit into the Castlevania timeline?
1897.
Is that it? That's the
Journey back
year
to 1897 in the Transylvanian countryside of Romania.
1897, the year that Bram Stoker's Dracula was written.
All right.
But many people incorrectly assume that this game takes place directly before Symphony of the Night because it says prologue, end of Bloodlines. And what
Yeah.
actually happened there is it's Dracula X, which was the game that actually had Ryckert. There's no Belmonts in this. There's Descendants. And so it was a mistranslation. And
So you can play as two different characters. Did I see that right?
You can.
So this is not Richter.
This is not. This is he's a descendant, John Morris.
Quincy Morris.
Is it Quincy Morris?
John Morris made like cigarettes, right?
No, I think this is John Morris, isn't it?
Quincy Morris produced Michael Jackson's
Oh wait,
albums.
the next page is 20 years later.
Okay. Because there's another Morris in Portrait of Ruin, I believe.
Is that the guy? Because you can pick two people in Portrait of Ruin.
Portrait of Ruin, isn't that with the guy and the girl and you play them both simultaneously?
Oh yeah, you like use the shoulder buttons and flip back and forth. I was not big on that one. I like all the DS ones. That was probably my least favorite though.
This is perhaps the goriest Castlevania game in the history of the series, I'd say.
You're
it's
ripping
got-
these guys apart. This
it's-
is like some Dead Space stuff.
It's got a very Splatterhouse feel to the
Yeah.
to like the death animations and crap.
My favorite was the guy at the beginning of Symphony that you'd cut in half and his body would just slide off and just the blood fountain would go up.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster type looking guy.
Oh yeah.
He'd go "Brrr," and all blood would come out.
Yeah, I remember those guys. I remember I liked going up to them with the butcher's knife type weapon that you just like
The
with
short
short
one?
stabs.
Yeah.
Because blood would fountain out, and
Kind of looks like Kevin Sorbo.
I can see that.
Kevin Sorbo's Castlevania.
So
He wrote
going
it.
back to
Direct
the
to DVD.
going back to the story here, it says 20 years later, which puts it at 1917, right? But the first thing they start talking about in here is the year 1421 and someone named Elizabeth Bartley.
Okay.
This is like Quantum Leap. Like, there's so much crazy stuff going on here with time.
Does every Castlevania have this area like near the beginning where you just go under and merman
Pretty much.
attack you?
A lot of them do recreate like the first few beats of the original castle. Yeah, that's pretty common, I'd say.
I think we've talked about this before, but how ridiculous is it in Symphony where it's the first thing you see is this giant crazy werewolf and it just takes one slice with your level 1 crappy like
It was awesome.
it destroys him. That should be a tougher enemy.
They did a really good job there of just kind of building you up and letting you know how powerful Alucard was, and then how much death just destroyed him. In the beginning.
Oh, yeah, it does the whole Metroid
wish-
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish Alucard was in more games. I'm gonna
Oh,
say
Alucard's
that.
awesome.
How about Castlevania Judgment? You got him there.
Oh boy.
You got him in
Harmony of Despair?
Yeah.
I'll
really
stand
gotta
by
play-
that. We had a fun time playing Harmony of Despair.
We got our ass kicked by him.
But we had fun playing that.
There is more to be played there. I think they remade like the entire first Castlevania like map as a playable level. Oh, I have to focus.
Is he farting? Oh no, that was supposed to be a howl?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
boy. Not
It's
one
a
of
dire
these.
wolf.
Did you play this a lot, Tim?
No, this game I was really bad at this game.
As much as you like Castlevania and Genesis, I'm shocked that you didn't just play the hell out of this.
Yeah, it was a later thing where I really liked the NES games, and I just didn't own this, and it just didn't feel the same.
Okay.
What are you doing? Okay.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I really like games, old NES and SNES games, where it has the boss's health bar up
Oh,
there.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
Ninja
you're-
Gaiden. Like,
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden looks a lot like
Yep.
that.
For the longest time, I actually thought that Ninja Gaiden was a Konami game because of how similar the HUDs were.
Mhm.
I could see that. Yeah, I'm even having the like item that can swap out there next to it.
For sure. Oh, you can play that game, Skeleton.
I'm getting the ninja, the like hologram ninja that would follow you around. That was great.
Oh yeah, this game's definitely a big one on my to-do list next to Super Castlevania 4. Just games that were hard, and there's passwords. Every Castlevania pretty much is a password, so that definitely helps. But
You weren't kidding about the gore in this. Holy cow.
yeah, they really amped it up.
I kind of like that.
See, I played the
Oh,
old
God.
ones and I liked the NES ones, but it's just I didn't get obsessed with it until Symphony. And
Yeah,
Symphony is my
Symphony
top
was
10
it for
games
me.
of all time. I love that game, and then all the DS and Game Boy Advance ones that followed in that style. I love those, but I definitely prefer that. I know Metroidvania is used a lot, but I like those a lot better than
I
the
got hooked
NES
on the
ones.
first one.
Yeah,
Yep. Right out of the gates. That was one of my favorite NES games. And one of the games I played the longest because it was just so damn hard.
Yeah, Frankenstein held me up for years.
Oh, that level.
But this game, it feels good. Like, opposed to returning to older games, like older Castlevania games, this one's not as rigid. But
Yeah,
it's
I
still
think-
really hard.
I think one of the worst memories of my gaming life is Medusa heads on the staircases.
oh my God, or the ones that turn you to stone.
Yeah. Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, and today, even when I see the Medusa heads in other games, I'm like, oh boy. They could be the easiest enemy, you know,
They're a pain in God
or
of
friendly,
War.
and I would still freak out.
They're not the heads, but the Medusas and God of War are kind of a pain.
Yeah, those are
The
cool.
Stone vision
Yeah.
things.
We
Yeah.
didn't really get Medusa heads in Lords of Shadow, did we?
Not that I remember
I don't
at
think
all.
so.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Wow, no.
probably a smart decision, but it also would have been a cool callback. To
They have the clock tower area, but yeah, no Medusa stuff.
Ooh, look at this thing.
Why would you install that in your castle?
Why would it ever face down? Like, if you really
don't
wanted to keep
understand how
people out.
vampires work.
I guess I don't understand how castles work.
That
Or
also.
Vanias. oh,
Oh,
come
nice
on.
shot, though.
It still didn't kill him. It looks like I'm collecting seeds.
Yeah, I was just wondering is that health?
So
What is
that's the
that?
thing in old school Castlevanias that I was never
Health is
able to
always
quite get
neat.
is using the items correctly. Like
Yeah.
that's key, and I always sucked at that. I never knew the right time to use items.
Trick is cross is always the best call.
Yeah.
Because what people like about the holy water is it's damage over time, but it's
Yeah.
like restricted to like the ground. Whereas if you get the right angle with a cross, it can like sit and just pound on an enemy there for a couple seconds.
It's kind of a cool effect with the chain there.
Yeah. Come on.
One thing about older games that kind of disappeared with the 32-bit era that always annoyed me was why have a score in a game like this?
Yeah.
Who's comparing their Castlevania scores? Like I get it in Galaga and Pac-Man, but like even like Mario, the first Mario, why do you need that? No one pays attention to
And are
that.
you just angry because I always beat your Mario score?
Yeah,
Yep. One day you're gonna get it.
doesn't make any sense. No one cares about that.
You beat Dan's Mario score?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I have the high
Congratulations.
score on my SNES friends list right now for Mario.
Your leaderboards, Super Nintendo.
Oh. I thought that
Well,
was
I
a
got the
platform.
Sega Channel leaderboard for this.
Okay, this is gonna be tough. This thing with SpaghettiOs.
They look like the things that
potato
Brain
fry.
shoots out.
It's suspended by SpaghettiOs. The steak fries, is that what they're called?
Oh yeah. that's
Oh,
good.
no. All right.
Nice.
Look at there's just random blood dripping from the ceiling.
Like you do. It's kind of...
It's like your apartment.
Yeah. I don't have people over much anymore.
Oh, that looks like a secret up there.
Oh, thank you for pointing out those fissures in that wall.
Eat that
That's
meat that was
full
stuck
hell.
in the wall. That's sanitary.
I don't like bagel sandwiches. So.
For hundreds of years.
It's the first time I ever even thought about that. Like, I
Yes.
always get so excited when I saw it.
That's like Final Fight too. You're finding
God.
stuff like behind
Oh,
trash
really?
cans and stuff and crappy
Really?
alleyways.
I get all the health, and then I fall off the demon spine. Not a problem that usually plagues me.
I do like the art they have going here.
Yeah.
I like that skeleton just got reamed by that guillotine.
So did you always play as Morris, or did you try the other character at all?
I did play as Ryckert, I think his name.
We check him out before we quit this, like
He-
after you.
His ghost also, I think, is in Portrait of Ruin. And he kind of is your mentor throughout the game. So there's callbacks to Bloodlines, which I wouldn't perceive as being like one of the more popular entries in the series.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you as a Castlevania fan, like, do you care about this story really?
Not
or
one bit.
Okay,
I like-
good. Yeah.
I like just the idea of Dracula constantly being a menace throughout like the centuries.
Yeah. Yeah.
I care about it now after Lords of Shadow.
for sure.
Oh, now, yeah. Which, by the way,
Definitely.
you did that DLC where
I don't wanna
I don't
talk
know
about
if we're
it.
past. Is it not good?
It was not satisfying in the way that following the ending of Lords of Shadow that you would have wanted.
It's not that at
It's
all.
not that at all.
Not even like time period and stuff.
Mm-mm.
I
Okay.
really, really hope they're doing a sequel to that.
Yeah,
I
that
would
game
be
was
really
incredible.
Disappointed if they're not.
Yeah, I feel like I've like linked to it a bunch of times, but like if you have not beaten Lords of Shadow and don't intend to, watch the episode of Spoiled that we have on that.
Yeah.
It's a great ending.
Okay, this guy always used to kill me, so here's this.
God, this interface is like identical to Ninja
Are you even
Gaiden.
hitting him?
No, I guess maybe.
No, you're hitting him.
You have to take
it's-
it.
Okay,
you're
you
doing
are.
damage.
Okay.
Oh, you take his armor off. I remember now.
Clumsy.
Oh, that still looks awesome.
This music's so different than Super Nintendo games.
Why was that? Why did Genesis have such a distinct?
The bendy, like
Yeah.
weird notes. I don't
Why?
know. But did you ever hear that rumor about Michael Jackson with Sonic, and the reason that he didn't want his credit was because he just didn't think that the sound chip was up to snuff?
On Sonic 3?
Yeah, on Sonic 3.
I didn't know that.
Tim, you did great there.
Then again, he didn't want the credit on that Simpsons episode he did the voice on either. Turns out he's just kind of eccentric and weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen to that music. That is triumph. But I am digging some of like the
What?
this is the point where like little me would be so excited that I could pull up my cell phone and just take a picture of this. I was replaying Dracula X. I have it imported or whatever for SNES, and I would just take pictures of the password with my cell phone.
As a kid?
No, now.
How old are you? You're like 14. Did you check his papers when you hired him, Reiner?
Papers?
Wait, so now when you play old games, you take pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if I didn't communicate.
Gotcha.
that clearly.
Look at that water effect.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's awesome. This level gets hard because I think the water level rises later on more than 2 feet.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
it like a Sonic thing where you
Oh,
have to escape
no.
the rising water?
Yeah.
No, I think it's like the Mario 3 thing where that fat fish tries to eat you. You get too far down.
And did you know that Big Bertha had a crush on Mario, and that's why she was always trying to eat him?
What?
Is that how it goes in Mario
Yeah.
lore?
And
Really?
that- and
Where'd
that's
you hear
what-
that?
I read it. I read a thing
Some
about
fanfic
that.
somewhere?
Yeah, that was it. And that's why in the movie, there's that really fat lady at that club in the Mario Brothers movie that's like trying to dance with Mario and stuff, and her name is Big Bertha.
I think you remember more about the Mario movie than anyone else in this room
We should
does.
do a replay of the Mario movie.
I agree.
I'd do it.
I can press play.
So if you're making a castle and you're like, okay, I'm going to get a moat,
Oh God!
do you
oh,
buy
God.
the mermen, or do they just
They show up.
They just kind of show
They
up?
show up, yeah. It's like Field of Dreams.
This is simple. It's a Kevin Costner movie, right?
Yeah. And James Earl Jones.
He should be in Castlevania.
Dracula?
Get rid of I don't know, Sean, what's his face? Patrick Stewart. Have him be Zebo,
Sobek?
whatever his name was.
Zebo.
You really got to put your shoulders into climbing these staircases.
Yeah, no kidding. And you can't. Oh, you can jump. Okay, that's new.
Yeah, he's got quite the stride.
Yeah, again, very Kevin Sorbo.
You could learn a couple of things from him about walking, Dan.
He's
That's
actually
how I walk everywhere.
he's actually very defensive. He's punching the air. That's his technique. This used to give me like aneurysms, as far as the suspense as a kid.
You should see a doctor.
You know what did that for me was the Fanto in Mario 2 when you grab the key.
Oh,
Yes.
God, yeah.
That's terrifying. You just want to get that key out of your hand so he'll leave, and you know the second you grab it, he's back at you. You can't ever kill that guy.
Yeah.
There's not like a final boss fight with Fanto. He's just a dick.
Oh,
the
this
whole
guy.
time.
He's like a water god. I hate him.
They should put a boss fight with Vanto into like the next Super Mario Galaxy or something.
Just yeah.
so that we can finally
Closure after like
Yes.
20 years.
Tim, this
Finally.
guy's just trying to make it rain. He didn't do anything to like hurt you.
That guy was so much harder when I was a dumb kid. Oh, I should.
It's like brush fires around the world now. Like the entire globe is dead.
I don't like birds in any games.
Nope.
Yeah,
Not
they're
even that
always the worst.
Even when they, oh, hold on a second.
What about when you can ride them?
Oh man.
Oh God.
Holy cow.
Oh God, I take that.
This
every
guy's
time
gonna
I
kill
say it.
you. What is this?
Wow.
Wow, that was just a prelude to something much harder.
Game over.
Oh, beginning of level is what that means. Hey, but I've never seen the end of this game. Should we switch ahead to the last level and see what it looks like?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Oh boy, that was tough, Phil.
Yeah, we finally made it.
How long were we playing there?
I think it's been a good 6-7 hours at this point.
It feels like it's the end of the day. Is it?
It's-
Are we past hours here?
It's
Is it-
3 days
We're
later, guys.
technically working overtime now.
Oh
You
my
guys
gosh.
missed the weekend.
I'm so hungry. I've never been in this level before though, so it's totally worth it.
Oh, Medusa
Oh,
head.
Medusa that shoot? That's
Oh,
and they
no.
Oh. This seems awful.
Man.
They blow up nice when you hit them, though.
That's how game.
Whoa!
Oh, geez, that's
Why
how
is-
companies go out of business. Shooting Medusa heads.
Why was Jupiter in the background there?
Yeah,
pretty
we were in
sure-
Greece a while. What's going on?
What is happening?
What?
Hold on.
Have you like never even done this with the code or anything, Tim?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh wow.
I was a purist even as a kid. I just didn't
What?
have the internet. I just didn't have the internet. Whoa,
What?
this is weird.
This can't be right.
Hold on.
This has to be a bug.
No, I
Look
don't
at
think
that.
so.
No, look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so happy that we did
Tell.
this.
You seem really.
Hold on, and then he
happy.
comes out down there. So then, oh my God.
I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I don't understand.
terrifying.
My mind can't wrap around
Oh,
this. at
the
all.
Medusa heads make it way worse. Oh boy, I'm
At
already
least
over
they don't
it.
knock
What
you
is
back.
happening? This is like the part in God of War 3 where it's like the shift perspective thing, and that just broke my head.
No, it's not.
Oh, like
This
the,
is way worse.
What is like? So what are you looking at? Like, what's real here?
Is
Well,
this reality?
That is a Sega Genesis, and
So are you following your feet
Yeah,
at all
exact-
times?
yeah,
That's
that's
about
pretty much
right,
what I'm
put it.
looking at.
Okay, so don't worry about your dumb head there. Okay, but where's the real? What? Okay.
Now you're
I'm just
starting to
gonna
get
stop.
it, huh?
Not really, but I'm just gonna shut up.
That one? All right.
It's a good thing we didn't give this test before you got hired.
What?
Oh, come on.
Is everything backwards on the controller?
No, it's the same. Wait. Oh, I do have to press up to duck. Are you kidding?
Dan is turning upside down.
I need to go to church. This is
I used to try to beat Link to the Past upside down as a kid.
Like sitting upside down on like a
Was that like
chair?
a
or-
challenge?
Like
for
on
you?
a couch, just like turning upside down, put my legs up, and just trying to play through Link to the Past
Is that
upside
like
down.
hard
Oh,
mode, Dan?
it's harder, yeah.
Man.
that's rough.
One more try.
Okay, all
So
right.
this is like a crazy final
Oh,
stage.
it's taking us all the way back here.
Oh, I can speedrun this. I've already got this game memorized, guys. I'll just die quicker because I'm doing this, and then we can end it.
I guess it's not that bad if you just watch your feet.
Where were you watching?
Wow. I don't know.
You just turned off your brain.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, they do knock you back.
Oh yeah.
That's no fair.
This game, I'm gonna go back to this game.
Past this part.
Yeah, this still looks like a lot of fun. I really like the gore they have.
This is easier than the other part, though.
Oof, that was
The
close.
upside down part. You have to like change the way that you've been playing the game the entire time just to get past this part in the last level.
All right. I believe in you, Jim. What if you have to fight Dracula upside down?
It's like the end of the novel. The way Stoker would have wanted it. Oh, I have to press up or down. Sorry.
Oh, this looks no good. Black. I don't like this.
Yeah, this is not easy. Okay.
Wow.
Are you seriously looking away from this, Dan?
No,
Like,
it's like when I was doing the rug thing on Aladdin. It's just
Hold on.
my eyes are too old and stupid to
What's
deal
it gonna
with
do
this
now?
anymore.
I've been thinking about that about your eyes.
They're old and stupid.
old stupid eyes.
Ah, damn. I have trouble sleeping at night, just rolling around. Oh, stupid eyes.
Get them on a dartboard.
Ah, just your eyes. Full
Just
zoom.
staring at you in the bullseye.
Is this like a subway? Oh, it's.
What?
Hey, this is like the beginning of Symphony. He went down in one hit.
Whoa!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, this guy's a jerk.
Oh! I'm done with that.
Stop
sound.
making that
I'm
noise.
so sorry. I'm just. A lot of things are surprising me right now. It's
Wait
like
for
what?
the
If,
noise. Now, get him. Okay.
okay.
Catnip.
I still don't remember.
You hear him first. That's like
Yeah.
Dead Space.
Pretty cool design.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet if I had stereo support
Oh,
here,
yeah.
you'd be able to know. My C. Swing. And Dracula. Oh, it's the classic
yeah.
staircase leading up
Yeah.
to Dracula.
It's usually going the other way,
Seems
though, isn't it?
promising.
It is. It usually goes from right to left.
Yep.
Someone painted the room purple.
I like this color.
What is this like
we
water
go.
whip thing you have?
Blood red moon.
Nicely done.
Death. Always
Ah.
death.
That's a very Genesis thing there. What? He's got a bunch of iPhones.
You're
Oh,
gonna
what
play
boss do you have to
Magic the
refight?
Gathering.
iPhones.
What boss do you want to refight? How about this guy?
Is that what's
Stupid
going
water
on?
dude?
I
Yeah.
really like that effect.
How did you figure that out?
They all just looked like.
What?
Well, because it's a
It's a Michelin Man.
I think he was in Conquer.
Do I need to knock him back? Is that what's going on here?
He's made of jelly donuts. Just take out the 3 middle jelly donuts.
He's not even made of the donut part. He's just made of
The jelly.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like they just took the skin off.
This is awesome.
Does seem kind of awesome.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it.
Oh,
past-
that hurt him really bad.
Oh, did it?
Oh, yeah. That one axe took like over.
Oh
He's
no!
rubbing his
Okay,
old
come on,
stupid
come on.
eye.
Oh, yeah. Listen to that sound. Get his head
okay.
orb.
Nice.
Nicely
Not a
done.
lot of health left.
Whoa! Hey!
Reminds me
Hey.
of when Mr. Big's head explodes in Narc and like 8,000 tongues come out.
That's so gross. And
Yeah.
then some ants at the end.
Yeah, there's just bugs in his head.
Or was it one like bug?
I don't remember. There's like a bug in his eye or something.
All right, this is where I die. I'm closing my eyes for this one, guys.
You
I do
You
anything?
hit the exact same card.
Oh, you got Robotnik.
Robotnik. I'm. Whoa! Hey! All
I wouldn't
right.
need those either.
So
I wouldn't need those.
that tan one, save that.
Oh, it's just him. This is how you have to hit him. To, wait,
What? This is weird. I bet you have to
Nice.
do all of them.
what is this?
I hope it's Dracula.
I think you got to defeat all of these to get Dracula.
End credits.
This doesn't even look like a
Um,
Castlevania level.
This is like
Contra. What the hell is this?
this is like Vector
Clockwork
Man.
Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vector Man.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It totally is.
It's just like balls, kind of too. You know what I mean?
Balls 3D.
Yeah.
It's the last boss.
Why aren't we playing Balls 3D?
I already played it earlier today.
Before work.
Yeah.
You got to hit him in the ball.
It seemed. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Oh, what? Get out of there. Okay.
Well, didn't even really matter that I got out of there. Thanks. Game design.
Are the jewels your like hearts basically? Yeah, it looks like
This
it.
game's not that hard. I'm gonna eat those words in a second.
You can jump up on those platforms.
Yeah, you can get up on those platforms higher, I think.
Yeah, it seems to be working all right for him.
Whoa! You guys, awesome sound.
Yeah,
made.
that was good.
R2D2's asshole cousin. Why am I stuck up here? What are you doing? This music sounds a lot like it's from Quackshot.
A little bit. Quackshot was better.
I don't
Music.
think I'm making it, guys.
Yeah, you got it. You gotta get one of those meat cards again.
There is a meat card left.
Yeah, you can get another meat
Get
card.
a meat card.
Is there?
I'm just like saying meat card.
Do you think you're gonna utter those words when you woke up today?
Can we just rename replay meat card?
It's the
Game Informer
tan
meat
card.
card?
The
Tan?
tan card.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, that looks evil.
What it is.
That
The
was-
first one
that was
looked
the
like
meat
that,
one.
and that gave you meat.
I guarantee he just.
Yes.
Oh! They like gave you way too much meat than you'd ever need.
Since
Put it in
one
your
of
pocket
them
there.
kills you.
What is this thing?
Dracula.
Like Capcom just.
What?
Well, this is like Yoshi's story, like Yoshi's Island. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that one you're throwing into the background,
Well, that's
which is
not
an
fair.
awesome boss fight. This looks horrible.
This looks tough.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you are
don't-
not going to
I'm
beat
not-
this guy
I'm
at all.
Not finding the rhythm of this one at all.
Wow.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, this.
Oh, his tail doesn't hurt you unless it's shooting at you. So I can jump.
Oh. Oh, good luck. You don't have any axe jewels
Juice.
anymore. Axe juice.
Axe
juice.
body spray.
Gross. It just tastes like axe body spray, but it's a juice.
Ugh.
Oh boy. Hey, but we got further than we thought we were going to.
That was a
that-
nice
you did
run at
good.
the end, Tim.
Yeah.
You did really
Yeah,
good, Tim.
Hats off.
Appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
Should we move on to roulette?
Yeah, let's go do roulette.
That was fun.
Hey everybody, this is Replay Roulette. Tim, you gonna play this one again?
Yeah,
Since
I
you have the
can-
controller?
I can definitely. I think I've actually played a little bit of the Ooze before.
The Ooze is the name of this game.
Did you know what we were playing there for a
I
second?
I knew that it was a second game called The Ooze. I don't know anything else about it.
Kingpin?
So here's the story that's kind of going on here. When Dr. Kane discovers his company is planning to release a deadly virus into the atmosphere, his boss exposes him to radioactive matter, transforming him into the Ooze.
So he's basically a
music.
Marvel superhero.
So if you guys uncover some kind of plot I'm working on with the atmosphere and deadly toxins, don't say anything.
Is this gonna happen?
This will happen.
Ooh.
Some hell of a transition they got there.
Appropriate place to start.
Toxic dump.
All right.
It's like the beginning of Toxic Avenger.
Part 1.
Ooh, look at those helixes. What do you want? Press start. Okay. Just look at this. Look what we can do with this thing.
Wow.
All right, I was not expecting this view.
This looks like a tech demo that got turned into a game.
It's like the Blob.
Oh, it's like Boogerman sound effects.
Yeah, it really is. Even some of the graphics look kind of boogery, like Boogerman-y.
He looks like a booger, arguably. That's kind of cool. So his head is
A
the
very
only...
large booger.
But is he... Okay, but... You see, that's kind of annoying, actually. Make a character where your, like, hitbox is larger than what you can actually move around in and control.
Yeah.
But you can, like, Liquid 2000 kind of collect.
Yeah, so are you getting bigger as you consume more ooze?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to... Is this Ooze?
Kind of reminds me of Fester's Quest,
Yeah, it totally does.
which I want to do a replay of that because I never knew what I was doing in that game.
Yeah, me
that game's
neither.
kind of awful.
I'd love to try now to see if it actually makes any sense or if it really is as bad as I thought it was.
Me too. Oh, I'm faster.
Oh, you're like stomach bile now. Now
Now-
you're...
Gak?
Yeah, Nickelodeon Gak, yes.
Oh, I'm changing even more colors.
Do we have any of that? Does that still exist?
Yeah, can I get the office copy of, get the supply store? What? Not positive
This
what's
doesn't
happening?
look fun.
No, this doesn't look fun.
This
It's just
really
really
does
weird.
remind me of Fester's Quest.
Yeah.
In that it
This-
doesn't look fun also.
Oh, Fester's Quest was top down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of the Gomez, one where you're Gomez.
The side-scroller?
I
Yeah.
played that one too.
Oh, yeah.
That is weird.
It was better than Fester's Quest, but it still wasn't great.
No, we should check out that one too at the same time.
Yeah, I totally wouldn't do Fester's Quest.
So what do you think the development team's pitch to like get their budget was? Get this
This-
game developed?
This looks like a thing that water would do. Oh,
What?
he even died like Liquid 2000 for a second, where his mouth opened
Yeah.
and then like imploded. But Reiner, like to answer your question, I think it's like I honestly could see them being like, oh, as you move it around, it looks like a puddle of water is moving around, like in Terminator 2, and they're like, let's, you know what, fuck it, man, let's do it.
Just make it.
Yeah.
Who made this? Or
wanna
who,
try this out, Dan?
published it? I'll try
Yeah,
it.
B,
let's-
B is shoot. I don't know what the other buttons do.
I think it's
Okay.
made and published by Sega.
Huh.
Oh, you just start.
I wonder if Sega will be revisiting the Ooze ever. Anytime soon.
Look at the Castlevania treatment. Robert Carlyle will be the voice of the Ooze. I'd play that. B is not shooting, Tim.
Oh,
But
right.
every once in a while it does.
Yeah, that's really silly. I think your puddle gets smaller as you take damage.
Yeah, is that your health meter, basically?
It's interesting.
What does that barrel do? Oh, kills me. Okay.
Yeah, you'd think that the toxic waste barrels would help.
Yeah.
So here are the levels. We got the toxic dump where we're at, waste plant, which
Really?
is probably a lot
Wait,
the
what?
same.
What happened there?
I got the thing that's supposed to go in the helixes.
I thought that was a power up or something.
Yeah.
This game reminds me of Poltergeist,
Yeah.
like all the green goo.
Genetics lab,
I think
power
Poltergeist is a
core,
better game though.
Yeah.
and then this level I'd really like to see the plague factory.
Oh yeah. Do you even want to play this anymore?
Not really.
Okay.
Nope.
I mean, we gave it a shot, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did. If anyone out there has any fond memories of the Ooze, leave some comments and we will mock you.
Thoroughly.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Man, this had like one of the
Well,
biggest dev teams I saw for the day. There's a lot of people that worked on that back then.
I'm gonna sync now.
Ken Levine.
Ken Levine.
Oh, you can play that game, Skeleton.